Guys, today we have an interesting video for you. We have the 2007 New England Patriots, and we're going to be going ahead and adding them to the normal roster from this said year. So it's pretty much plucking the Patriots from their undefeated loss to the Giants run, and we're putting them into today's roster to see how good they can actually do. And I'll be honest with you, I think that they can dominate the league as much as they did back then nowadays. Because that roster, and we're going to look at it right now, is dominant. Now, keep in mind, not all the pictures to the players are correct. For some reason, whenever you try to use portraits from older Maddens, it messes up. But we got Tom Brady, obviously. We got running back situation going on. Randy Moss, Wes Welker, Dante Stallworth, Ben Watson, Matt Light, Logan Mankins, Dan Copen, Stephen Neal, and so on and so on. Again, like I said, some of these pictures won't be correct. Like this is Vince Wilfork, but other pictures, like this is not Junior Seau, and this is not Teddy Bruschi at all, and Mike Vrabel was white. So, hope you guys understand the concept, right? Is that some of these pictures are right, some of them are not. So let's go ahead and get right into this season. So week 1, we take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Gonna be a tough matchup, but let me go ahead and start off by doing best team available to make sure that the roster isn't messed up in any way. So let me go to depth chart. Best team available, there we go. And now we should be good to go. In 1 second, guys. It's like something flashing on my screen. I don't know why. Alright. Should be good. Alright. Eagles week 1. What's the 2007 Patriots going to do? Did I not even... Hold up. So they lost week 1, right? To the Eagles. Did I not fix this? I thought I just did best team available. Alright, we should be good then. Should be good. Shouldn't be any problems. Alright, so they lost week 1. Wow. That is actually heavily surprising. Kind of expected. I mean, the Eagles are still a tough team, especially in Madden. They're a really tough team in Madden, especially. But I expected them to actually do pretty damn good versus the Eagles. 180 yards, 1 touchdown. What did Randy Moss do? 72 yards, and that's it? Yeah. Wes Welker. Yeah, that was a pretty mediocre day. All right, so starting off the season... Not the way you want to start the season off. All right, now 1-0 Dolphins. Let's see how this goes. Come on, Patriots. You can't relive the undefeated season. That's definitely going to be 0-2? Bro. I know it's a different era. Like, they played in a completely different era than nowadays. But still, though. I don't know. Maybe my hair and... expected more. Okay, 1-2. That's kind of more what I expected to see. Well, them actually winning, not losing. 1-3. They lost to the Cowboys, man. All right, 2-3. Now they play a 3-2 Las Vegas Raiders back when they were the Oakland Raiders back in 2007. They won that. Now they're 3-3. Okay, the Dolphins are 5-1, by the way, so that's going to be interesting. They play the Bills, the team that Tom Brady has owned for so freaking long, it feels like. Longer than I can think of. And they win 28-0. Somebody needs to tell Tom Brady that he's back. Because I'm starting to think Tom Brady is back, boys. Wow, okay, 4-3 versus 5-2. And the 4-3 Patriots beat the 5-1 Dolphins. This is, and now Tom wins again. Colts 1-8 versus 6-3 Patriots. Yeah, not even a chance. Coming out of their bye week now, they are 7-3 and own the division. And probably own the conference, in all honesty. They're going to own everything at this point. Yeah, I don't think the NFL is ready for Tom Brady being back. I mean, starting off this year, it looked like he was nothing burger, but Now it's I think it's Tom Brady's team again. It's Tom Brady's NFL again. Destroys the Chargers like they have zero chance. Then he plays the Pittsburgh Steelers, who he has owned over the years, and he beats the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now this is the game of the year. Chiefs 10-3, 2007 Patriots 10-3. This is the game to watch. And Patrick Mahomes beats Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes beats Tom Brady in a 41-35 game. That would sell so many tickets, that single game. There'd be so many people going to that game. All right, 4-11. But Bills, let's see what Patriots can do in this game. And they beat the Bills, season sweeping them and claiming ownership yet again to that team. And the only reason why Brady will be playing a wild card game is because Patrick Mahomes beat him head-to-head. He got, actually, no, wait. He got number 3 seed because the Ravens were the best team. Okay, Lamarcable is just out here doing some things. Ravens went 14-3, 12-5, and then obviously 12-5. So he would have gotten number 2 seed if he would have beaten the Patriots. I'm sorry, beaten the Chiefs, but could not get that done. So let's look at what we have here. So player stats, 40 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 4,300 yards. Randy Moss, 1,200 yards. Oh, that's that would be a broken cheat code nowadays to have Randy Moss in the league again. Dalius Thomas, 2 interceptions. Okay, who won MVP? Tom came in 4th for MVP. Dak Prescott. You know, the more drafts I do, the more more franchises I do, the more I see Dak Prescott winning MVP, which I guess isn't like the craziest thing of all time, but like still, Dak winning MVP, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, man. I don't know if I'm a Dak hater, so, but he proved me right in the playoffs, so I'm kind of happy about that. All right, let's see how this game goes. CJ Stroud versus the GOAT, Tom Brady. And finally, 7-0. Okay. Do not tell me he goes 1 and done in the playoffs. There's no way. Tom is like the GOAT. He is the GOAT in the playoffs. He's going to go 1 and done to CJ Stroud. Wow. After owning the whole division, owning the whole conference the last part of the year, 1 and done in the playoffs just like that. Hey, it happens, man. It happens to the best of us, pretty much. And who's going to win the Super Bowl in this franchise is my question. Now that Brady's going, I mean, I guess it's really open season for anyone else. Because now he's done in the wild card. So it's not like he's really going to be the team that competes in long-term effects here. Let's see. Super Bowl is going to be, survey says, Ravens Cowboys. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. And the final is Ravens beat the Cowboys. Damn. Alright, so now let's get into the NFL draft. Now, we do have the realistic draft here. So, well, it's realistic as we can because obviously this is made by somebody. But let's see what we should start off with. Okay. Actually, hold up. Let me look at our depth chart and then kind of see where we should go on from there. So let's go to adjust lineup here and let's see what we have. So, want to go ahead and upgrade. Ooh. See, Malik Neighbors being on the board just makes me want to go with him because he's so good, but I don't know if that's the best option. Cornerback might be a good option. Middle linebacker is definitely an option we need. That's definitely one of those options that we're going to need to upgrade. Okay, so corner, middle linebacker, Malik Neighbors, all great options. Ooh, Teron Arnold is still on the board. Nate Wiggins is still on the board. Pretty solid cornerbacks, to be honest. I'm going to go Nate Wiggins. It's going to be a depth piece, if anything, but it's going to help us out in the end here. My hair just does not want to work with me today. I don't know why my hair is just going crazy, but My hair is on a next level. There is a lot of wide receivers on the board. Holy crap. Yeah, there's a lot of wide receivers here, but I do need a middle linebacker here. So I'm just going to go with the best available, and we're just going to go one from there. And I'm probably going to sim the rest of this draft because I don't really know too many of these players later on. All right, so we have our draft recap. Who did we get? We got Nate Wiggins. We got Carter. Oh, we actually ended up getting this guy in the end. Okay. We got a running back, a tight end. We got another quarterback, a wide receiver, and another running back. All right, interesting. So let's get right into the season, guys. All right, so now we're into the next season, and let's look at our depth chart. So starting off right away, of course, we are led by the great Tom Brady. We have a backup quarterback now, interestingly enough. We do have some interesting players across the board when it comes to our draft picks, seeing how they actually work out here. But still, you know, we're kind of see how this season goes. Because last season I thought it was going to be fantastic and everything was going to go, you know. And instead it went like... And now we play the Chiefs week 1. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let me upgrade my players first. And let's see how that goes. And then we'll go through the rest of this. So, Chiefs week 1, Patrick Mahomes rematch versus Tom Brady. After last season, very good game, but Patriots lost. Patriots lose again by 2 points, 28-26. Dang, bro. Patrick Mahomes is low-key owning Tom Brady, which is kind of crazy to say that, but and also kind of sad at the same time. And there you go. Patriots beat Titans, so let's see if they can kind of run this back now this year. To be honest, there's not many teams in the NFL, I think, that could beat Tom Brady here. 2-0 Bills could be that team, and they do. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Tom Brady isn't that good right now. All right, well, he beat the Jags. See, I can't say that because last season he started off really bad, and then he started playing really good. He lost to the Jets. Oh, that's disgusting. Tom never loses to the Jets. Lost to the Colts. He goes into his bye week now. 5-0 Bills. That's a interesting front. And for Tom here, what's his record is 2-4. Plays the 4-3 Rams. Okay. Lost again. 2-5 versus the 4-3 Texans. Tina knocked him out of the playoffs last year, and Tom absolutely demolishes the Texans. Alright, so that's more realistic to what we can expect here. The 3-5 Cardinals versus 3-5 Patriots. Okay, beats the Cardinals. Now he plays the 4-5. How are the Bills 9-0? How are the Bills 9-0 right now? He lost to he got season swept by the Jets. Plays the he beat the 10-0 Buffalo Bills. That's how you know Brady's back, is when Brady plays the Bills and he owns the Bills. And that's how you own the Bills. You end their undefeated season. Now he plays a 2-9 Dolphins. There's no way he loses this game. He wins, okay. Now he plays the 8-4 Ravens. Ravens always given Tom Brady a lot of crap over the years. But he beats the Ravens. Now he plays the 2-11 Miami Dolphins. And he beats them. 8-6. This is not crazy to say he could be a playoff team. I mean, I don't think they're going to be a playoff team, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. He'll go against the 10-4 Packers, though. That's a tough matchup. Yeah, he loses to the Packers, and this might be all she wrote. They play the Seahawks. They beat the Seahawks. And 9-7 now, and they're currently right outside the playoffs. A win in this game can put them in the playoffs. Who got hurt? Wes Welker got hurt, and Matt Light, the left tackle, got hurt. So this is a huge game because a win in this game, and you could be in the playoffs if the Steelers lose. And I believe in this franchise, the Steelers, actually no, this is the second year. So I'm not sure who plays who. But let's just go ahead and see this real fast. Come on. Need to see this game at this point. Who's going to play who now? In Gillette, too. In Gillette, Brady back home. Tough matchup. Could put him in the playoffs. First drive, 7-0. Second drive, 10-0. 49ers starting off this game correctly. And this is usually when things go bad. Holy. Okay, yeah. You know, there's one point in this game where the Patriots looked really good. And, that was the beginning of the game. That was the beginning. Where the Patriots looked like they could be a really solid team in that game. And then the rest happened. The rest of it was not the positive angle. Alright, so Patriots missed the playoffs. So a year of making it to the playoffs, going one and done, and then missing the playoffs. And who's going to be a Super Bowl contender this year? Let's look at the stats for the year. So stats, 34 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Definitely a drop-off from the year previous. Oh my gosh, 799 yards or 793 yards for Randy Moss. 500 less yards across the board for both his receivers. Yeah, that's definitely not a positive angle to look at. Did he even come in the MVP race? No, he wasn't even on the MVP race at all. That is kind of crazy. Just to have Brady not on the MVP race at this point. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the next season, guys. 1 second. A little side note here. I want to go ahead and show the Super Bowl team. Super Bowl treating the Bills, who are 15-2, and the Packers. And to be honest, the Bills were 15-2, man. What do you expect? And they went 14-7. Talk about an anticlimactic Super Bowl. Regular season. Let's get it, boys. So we have our roster. Let's take a look at how good it is or bad it is, I guess. It should be a lot better. Because I didn't show the draft, but we did get some draft players. We upgraded there. But this is what we're looking like. Very much the same as we looked like a couple years ago. But still, you know, we got it rocking, okay? We got it rocking and rolling right now. We, hopefully we'll have a better season. That's pretty much all I can hope for right now. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So, starting off right away, Buffalo's Bills, week 1. Going to be a tough matchup, but Tom does always own the Bills. And he starts off winning 35-7. Okay, now he plays against the New York Jets. Come on. Come on, Tom. Get the job done here, baby. 2-0. Start the season off correctly. 2-0, okay. Now he plays the Pittsburgh Steelers. He owns the Steelers, has owned them for a very long time, and he starts the season off 3-0. Okay. Kind of makes you think he's going to go undefeated. I don't know why. Maybe just because this is the whole point of the 2017. Week 4, he loses. Well, there goes the undefeated record. And a 3-1, he wins. He plays the Ravens, who are 3-2. Okay, can you get the job done here, Tom? You can. 5-1. Okay, 4-2 Giants. Oh no, not the 4-2 Giants. Tom, you gotta overcome your losses in life. And he beats the 4-3 Giants. Okay. Well, I guess that's the positive note here is Tom might have overcame his demons, as they would say. Alright, 6-1 now. Come on, Brady. Beats the Falcons. Oh, that's not surprising. 3-4 Dolphins. And he wins yet again. Now he plays the 4-4 Buffalo Bills. Divisional matchup, and he loses. He gets beat by 3 points. Alright, 2-8 Panthers. Should be an easy matchup. Okay, there we go. About to say, if you lose that game, man. 4-7 Brownies. Another win. Coming out of his bye week now, he's going to be 10-2. So, completely controlling everything right now. Everything's in Tom Brady's hands. So, come on. Got to finish this off correctly, Tom. 10-2 right now. It's going to be another win. There we go. 3-10 Broncos. Long gone the days of Peyton Manning. 35-0. That's about right. All right, now he loses to the Saints. Really? Of all teams? 9-7 Bucks, his future team. And he beats the Bucks. 9-7 Bengals, not Patriots. 9-7 Bengals, and he beats the Bengals, and now he plays them again in the wild card. Who won the conference? The Colts? Weren't the Colts like one of the worst teams last year? Am I crazy, or was that not? They're 15-2. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, speaking of crazy freaking seasons, I mean, what? So he lost 1, 2, 3. So it's literally like quarters. Like quarter 1 of the season, mid part of the season, quarter 3 of the season, he lost. So that's a weird way to like lose in the season. It's like quarter 1, quarter middle, and then the last one. 47 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 4,300 yards. Randy Moss had, wow, only 800 yards. Wes Welker went off, 18 touchdowns. Okay. Well, that's a positive thing right there. And did he win MVP? Hold up. Yup, Tom Brady won MVP over Patrick Mahomes. Okay, man. Now we got this game. Let's see. One injury going into this game. Their center and their halfback. Definitely huge losses, but you know what? Sometimes you can overcome that stuff. Sometimes. I won't say all the time, but sometimes you can overcome that stuff. Bengals again. So they just played the Bengals. They beat them 30-24. So very close game. But this time it's personal. This time it's personal. Okay. Come on. I never want the Patriots to win, but I kind of want them to win a Super Bowl for this video. I don't want them to win in real life, and I'm the biggest Patriot hater, and I'm also a Bengals fan, so that's kind of ironically enough. But for this video's sake, I think it'd be more interesting if they finish this off with a ring. But Joe Burrow is not giving up yet, man. And you know one thing, when Joey B gets going, he does not give up. Just barely, they squeak out of this game with a win. Just barely. 3 touchdowns for Tom. Wow. All right. Wes Welker, 2 touchdowns, man. Wes Welker's been going off. He's been like the unsung hero of this team right now. All right, let's see what ends up happening in our next game here. So let's go ahead and get through this. Skip this forward. And who are we going to play next week? Another really close win, by the way. 1 possession win. So that Bengals squad, they have some heart to them. They play the 11-6 Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay. Interesting matchup. Not one of those matchups I really, in a sense, think Tom couldn't beat. So this should be a win today, and then they might play the Colts next week if they win today. But Tom starting off 7-0. Jacksonville answers back. Oh, no. This is a back and forth. Nobody's scoring. Jacksonville's defense is holding tight. Tom is being clutch in the end, and he wins in the end. Gets to the championship game. That was an interesting game because for most of the game, I didn't think anyone was going to score. Like, that was a very slow game altogether. And now it's championship week, and who do we play? Is it going to be the Colts or the Chiefs? It's one of those 2 teams, I feel like. It's Madden. There's no way it's not the Colts or the Chiefs. If it's some random team, I'll be surprised. It's the Bills. Okay, well, Tom was 1-1 against them this year, so it's actually not really that big of an opponent. Plus, it's going to be a home matchup here. So the Bills actually coming off of their, last year's Super Bowl. They won. I feel like they won last year. They beat the Packers. All right, come on, Tom. This is the team that you've owned for so long. This is actually a really good game. Surprisingly enough. Oh my gosh, this is too close. And he lost. He lost in the end. He had a chance. Both teams had many chances in that game to win that game in the end, and they both just went back and forth. And in the end, Gabe Davis 166 yards, Stephon Diggs 153 yards. Holy crap! And Tom loses again. Man, I'll be honest with you, I didn't know what to expect going into this video, but it is what it is, man. Let's see who wins the Super Bowl. I guess the Bills we know are going to make it now because of that game. Who's going to play the Bills, though, is the question. Is it going to be the Cowboys again? Okay. Cowboys in here. And it ends up being Blase. Cowboys win. All right, guys. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.